A year and a half ago, I started this episodic series as a way for me to document and reflect on my life. When I first moved to New York City in 2020, I had no idea where this journey would take me, but the fast-paced energy of the city inspired me to find my own path and question what it is that I truly wanted to do. And the answer I found was to create art and community. In the final episode of this series, I had just started my study abroad semester in Berlin and what would become one of the most transformative periods of my life. There, I discovered a huge community of experimental artists who were pushing the boundaries of art and innovation. I fell in love with the history, culture, and what I can only describe as the brutality of the city. But there was also something so honest and beautiful about it. I also fell in love with techno and rave culture, diving headfirst into the eclectic nightlife that has become a trademark of Berlin. Techno was a kind of music that transcended boundaries. It is the universal heartbeat that connects us all together, and I felt that in the club scene. I felt so inspired in Berlin that I started making music again, and I began to find my sound in the electronic dance music that I was surrounded by. Before leaving Berlin, I had the incredible opportunity, thanks to NYU, to play on Refuge Worldwide, where I made my debut as a DJ. And when I came back to New York City, I knew that I wanted to pursue DJing further. I bought myself a small Pioneer controller, started practicing and listening to a wide range of electronic dance music, and quickly booked my first gig at Open Decks Brooklyn. Before long, I started hosting my own parties and formed an artist collective called We Are the Future, bringing together interdisciplinary artists and finding my community. I curated a sold-out Pride Weekend show at the Sultan Room rooftop, and the rest was history. Within the span of 1 year, I played over 100 shows, including New York Fashion Week, sold-out warehouse parties, and I hosted my very own DJ residency at an underground pizza joint in South Seaport. At the beginning of this year, I played in Colombia, where I experienced the rich culture and hospitality of South America for the first time. Standing on top of the mountains with a community of artists, a bonfire, and the stars above us, I saw the true power that music had to unite all people. Since I started DJing, the biggest thing I've learned is that you are not alone in your journey. For so long, I found playing the piano and producing music to be such a lonely practice. I had lost hope of trying to connect with people through my music because they seemed so far away and it was difficult for them to understand me. But ever since I started DJing, I've found more people who I'm proud to call my family. People who I trust and see me for who I am. I'm extremely grateful for all the opportunities that I've had and the people I've met along the way, because they have shaped me and continue to shape me as I grow. This is only the beginning of my journey, and there's so much more to come. Which brings me to where I am now, writing this reflection of what a crazy year I've had. There are many things that I've learned, like not taking myself too seriously, being vulnerable with the people close to me, reading a lot, reflecting, and giving myself grace. I'm the kind of person who tries to do everything all at once, and I get quite overwhelmed sometimes when things aren't going the way that I want them to. But in these moments, I like to remind myself that it isn't a race. I'm on my own path, and I'm very happy with the path that I've chosen. I recently dropped a song called I Am a Bad Bitch with Grimes AI using her software Elf Tech, and it was actually quite a vulnerable moment for me because I had stopped producing music using my own voice, but there were things that I needed to say. I've been feeling like I'm being pulled in a million different directions, and I had to stop and ask myself what it is that I really need. Focusing on myself has given me the chance to reprioritize a lot of things in my life. And as I continue to navigate it, I realized that I also want to share it because it's something that I've always done. I'm about to graduate from NYU with a degree from my dream school, the Clive Davis Institute of Recorded Music, and I never would have imagined I'd be where I am now. Growing up, I had always dreamed of coming to study and make music in New York City, and now that I'm doing it, it's only made me want to continue to learn and harness the energy of this beautiful place and the power that I have. I've decided to apply for grad school, to continue to make more art and delve deeper into my investigation of sonic cyberfeminism as a practice of art making and community building. And I'm really excited to take you all on this journey with me. This is Sinead signing off. XOXO.